And then like so sometimes we can make sacrifices to, so an example, sacrifices to things that don't do us any good, right? So let you know in the scriptures or in the religious books, they'll talk about like idols or false gods and stuff like that, right? Okay. So an idol in the scriptures that we know, how we know it of, is a a man-made carved object made out of wood or stone or gold or whatever. An object man-made. That's kind of like what the idol is. A man-made thing, right? So one of the things that I learned about myself going back some years is that I used to be kind of used to kind of be like really into like the sports, or like not really sports but like Cowboys and Mavericks, and I wanted to watch every game, and if I could go or if I could hang out with my friends at to watch the game at the house, or Sunday to watch the Cowboys at somebody's, you know what I'm saying? So I invested a lot of time in that stuff, right? So I was giving up time, let's say at home with my kids and my wife and maybe family time together, to be at my friend's house watching a game, you know, football, basketball, whatever, right? And somehow there seemed to have been more value in that. So like in the religious books, when they try to tell us about idols, man-made things that we sacrifice to, I was sacrificing time, important time at home, to a man-made thing, sports, a sports team, right? So back in the day, they had the idols, the gods, and the idols, and they would get their glory. Like it would glory, they're looking for their glory from this god, from this statue, from this idol. They would bring offerings and worship it and stuff like that, right? So something like glory was supposed to come from this man-made thing. Now let's go over to the other side. I was getting my glory from the Cowboys winning or the Mavericks winning. And then when they would lose or whatever, forget about it. Everybody gets mad and we get mad and we get angry, and I would get angry and right? So so letting this man-made thing, sports team, whatever, that I sacrificed a lot of my time to, gave me I was looking for glory from it. And that's no different than what the people used to do back in the day by bringing offerings to a statue. I sacrificed a lot of time, right? To these idols, sports teams, whatever. So, cause and effect, right? So I wasn't making the right sacrifices at home. Effect, my wife left, I got a divorce, whatever, right? So we can see with these examples that the story is telling the exact same thing, but it's just, we're just in the words. Nowadays, we can kind of just by what we're taught is simply assume that all we're talking about is a statue. But see, that's not the only thing that the words of wisdom talk about. Any man-made object, a car, a home, a job, money, you know what I'm saying? 50, 60, 70,000 on the new Camaro or whatever, because it looks cool, and I'm gonna feel so good while I'm driving it. Everybody's gonna be looking at me. It's gonna glorify me, this thing, this car, this purse, these shoes, this gold chain. It's gonna make me feel good, because people are gonna say, oh wow. And this is all in our mind. People are gonna say, oh wow, he must have it going on because of his car. Oh, look at his shoes, look at her purse, look at that watch. They must have it going on. See, all of that is in our own mind. Nobody cares what you're wearing. Nobody cares what you're driving. Nobody cares what kind of purse you have.